Welcome to our conversations. Hey, thank you very much for joining me for yet another episode of our discussions. Today we're talking about first things first, make the decision. First things first, make the decision. So many years ago, when me and my wife graduated from university, we put a priority on buying a house ahead of everything else. So we prioritized that. We didn't go rushing for a car or any of the fancy stuff. First thing we wanted to do was let's buy a house. Sure, we wanted a car. We were interested in a car, but the first things first. And so we went out there, we bought a house, which was close to the workplace. It was about 10, 15 minutes from my workplace, from her workplace. And public transport was available then very easily. So it was a no-brainer, really, placing the house ahead of the car. I was really interested in a car, but I knew that at that time the finances were not quite up to speed, and we needed to prioritize. So we did. One of my clients was a businessman. He was really a very energetic fellow, and he was involved in all sorts of things, retail shops. He owned a fleet of taxis and other things. But unbeknown to me, he would actually sometimes drive the taxis. He employed drivers, but there were occasions when he would actually do it himself. He was that energetic. So one day I worked late at the office. Typically lawyers, they work very late. So I left the office further late, 9-ish, thereabouts. And I'm hitching a ride home because, as I said, it's about 10, 15 minutes. And about that time of the night, you're there in 10 minutes. So this taxi stops, and I'm about to get in, and the driver, turns out he's my client. He sees me, and he jumps out of the seat, comes around, oh, my lawyer, and he opens the front door, but there was somebody seated there. So he asked the guy to go sit in the next seat in the back and wanted me to sit there. Now I'm protesting. Now I'm feeling a bit embarrassed about this whole thing. I'm protesting. No, it's okay. I can sit here. He says, no. You're my lawyer. He would not have any of that. Come sit here. And so really I'm trying not to cause a scene here. So I go and I sit there. So he starts the car and off we went. And as I say, in 10 minutes I was there. Out I went. And I got home. I said to the wife, we're buying a car. And sure enough, inside a month or so, we'd got ourselves a car, second-hand, or yellow Mitsubishi, and that's how we bought the car. But prior to that, I was just interested in a car. But the day I made the decision to buy it, the resources became available. You borrowed from there, borrowed from this one, but the decision that I made was the one that catalyzed everything. So why am I telling you this story? You see, because in life, you hear so many people say, oh, I can't do this because I don't have money. I can't do that because I'm poor. I can't do X, Y, Z because I'm not well connected. I can't further my own studies. I can't develop myself personally because it's too expensive. And all these are reasons that when you look objectively, yes, they make sense. But they can't stop you from having what you want, to do, to be, to have what you want. They are just an excuse not to achieve what you really and truly want. The day you make the decision to say, I am going, that, my friend, is when the resources open. That is when the ideas come. That is when the pathways open. You attract the ideas and everything. Because the interested is oh yeah, well, I'm interested in it. But when you are committed, the day you commit by the decision, that is the day when you remove heaven and earth to get what it is, what you want to do, what you want to be, what you want to have. You will move heaven and earth to get that. Because why? You have made the commitment. You have made a decision. So all too often, the failure to make a decision is the one that hinders people from the progress that they deserve. So in my case, as I said to you, yeah, I was interested in a car. But the day I made a decision and committed, even though I didn't have the money, I found the money. And so you will find in your own life that even if it's a troubled marriage, if you are interested in keeping it alive, any kind of challenge, any kind of headwind will turn you off. But when you are committed, the day you say, actually, I'm going to save this thing, this marriage is going to survive, that day is when you actually save your marriage. Because the ideas will come, the resources will come for you to achieve that goal. But you have to make the decision. So the title, as I said, is First Things First. Make the decision. Once the decision is made, then everything follows from that. You will achieve what it is you want. You will do what you want to do. You will be what you want to be. You will have what you want to have. Because everything aligns the moment you make that decision. Eh? I thought I would share that with you today because that's a very, very important thing. You hear so many, oh, I can't be this because I can't. You won't need the money to buy a car if you haven't made the decision to buy the car. The day you say I am, that is when you will bring everything forth to achieve that goal. All right, this is George. Take good care of yourselves and live with intention, as I say. Let me know what part of this message resonated with you, what it is you do differently. What's been your aha moment for this one, hey? Share this video with friends and like our page. Hey, go to our YouTube page and subscribe. All right, we'll be back again tomorrow. Cheers now. Bye-bye.